The People Awaken by Benjamin Creme's Master. A Master Speaks, Volume 2, page 97. It may seem impossible to believe, or so much wishful thinking, but from the higher viewpoint of your elder brothers, significant changes for the better are taking place throughout the world. We see a growing movement towards unity and justice, a growing realization of the absolute necessity for peace to reign if humanity is to continue on its path of evolution. This represents a huge step back from the brink of self-destruction. There are many, of course, who still conceive and perfect the tools of war, waxing rich and powerful in this deadly trade. The people, however, are awakening. A different drum is beating, a new rhythm, and the peoples respond. In almost every country, men are sensing a new light, a quickening thought, a rising hope. Freedom, justice, and peace are beginning to be felt as nearer, more real, more possible of attainment than ever before. Global communications are giving men a new sense of themselves as one humanity. This new awareness is not complete or perfect, to be sure, but we see clearly the beginnings of a new and hopeful trend in this direction. This indeed gladdens our hearts and betokens correct response to the energies of the new time. When Maitreya steps forward and begins his open mission, this trend will magnify and become the aim and purpose of men and women of goodwill in every country. More and more, men will understand that despite the differences in color, race, and religion, men and women everywhere are one, that they require the same justice and freedom which some believes is theirs alone by right. Maitreya will emphasize the utter necessity for peace, and that the complete renunciation of war can only be achieved by trust. Sharing alone, Maitreya will affirm, can engender that trust. Thus will Maitreya speak. Thus will he foster the sense of the one humanity and the need for sharing. Needless to say, not all men will respond to Maitreya's call for unity and brotherhood, but as the voice of reason and justice penetrates the hearts of men, more and yet more will see the truth of his insight and the necessity for change. Thus will it be, and thus will men awaken to the light of truth that is among them, and will see him as their leader and guide. Gently yet firmly, he will coax men to act in their own highest interests. Like an elder brother, he will lead the younger members of his family step by step towards their own truth. This time is not far off, and truth is very near. Watch and listen for the rising voice of the peoples of the world as hope and joy alike arises in their hearts. Then will you know that the wheel has turned, that the pain of poverty and injustice will be no more, that the blasphemy of war is renounced forever, that the law of love has found